Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes. Go down.
Remember, that's your top level.
Four.
You just was at.
Yeah, just turn it up after this part.
So it says here that you're
Guess what time it is? It's time for the daugnekeith show. It's called DK's Way. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please.
Oh, did you?
Yep. Four. Hey, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's daugnekeith on the MIC. What's up, y'all? Welcome to DK's Way. It's a new year, new day. We doing shit different. Yeah. Today's topic, I'm talking about millennials. What's wrong with them? Why? What's wrong with you? I got some funny comedians in the house. To the left of me, I got Mr. Al Dipmore in the building. Al, give him some of that deep throat.
There you go.
See what I'm saying?
Trying
Deep
to get me to
throat.
seduce somebody.
He's just out there, they all watching like, oh, his voice is so deep. And next to Al, I got the comedian, the very funny Miss Peaches. Miss Peaches will kick your ass too. She was in the military. She'll be like, what? Drop a nigga. You gotta watch out. Speaking of dropping niggas, turn the music down for a second. We had a situation here tonight. We just gonna say, Val, if you out there watching, girl, we here in the studio. We love you. Get well. She smoked some weed called Drop Bitch. Cause bitch dropped right after she smoked some weed.
Oh, man.
I didn't film the shit until she was leaving. That's how y'all know I'm not a millennium, right? Because millennials, them motherfuckers will film you while you going down, while you bleeding to
And
death.
leave you down
You
there.
be having 5 knives in your back, and they like, did you get it on Instagram? Did you TikTok it? They pop locking next to the dead body and shit. I'm just saying, film it after they're okay. You know, if it wasn't for you TikTokers, I wouldn't have shit to talk about. But we got to talk about it. Al, what you been up to?
Man, just trying to stay on the grind, man. Doing these little local shows, a couple of road shows.
Mm-hmm.
Still writing a little bit, trying to get some new material for the new year, you know.
Well, you should have been here about an hour ago. You would have had plenty of new material,
Y'all,
okay?
That's a new strain of weed. I'm gonna,
Man,
they need to put that in the dispensary.
drop bitch.
Drop bitch.
Them bitches will buy it in droves, too.
They will buy it.
If they buying BBLs that's collapsing,
White
the
people
Brazilian
buy it just
booty
for the
lift.
name. They like, dude, I want the drop bitch.
Yeah, drop bitch. They bitch said, we love you, Val. I'm just saying, but you did drop. We hope you all right, though, for real. All bullshit aside, I hope she's all right. Miss Peaches, what's going on with you? Don't be in here acting all shy. Y'all got to see this lady on the microphone. She probably nervous because it's a podcast, but don't let all this shit fool you, okay? You see, we got issues around here. It's all right. It's the new year. We just get started, 2023.
It's all good. I just got some shows coming up, and like Al said, I've been doing some writing and
Spending your time wisely.
Yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
y'all. We got to get right into this topic about these millennials. Let me go on and start with that first image up there. I got to show off my boots a little bit, though. Just saying. Like a bitch really just be sitting here twirling her foot for nothing. put that in the visual. Now, these two young men are exceptional millennials. You can turn the music back up, T. DJ TNT is in the building, nigga. This is gonna go down every week. And then after the comedy, we got some comedians out there that's gonna be pulling topics from a hat. Shit about to be lit, but you gotta watch that on One Stream TV. Okay, you gotta go to the number one stream TV to watch the comics. Do the hat pull and come up on the fly with topics. This shit's about to be lit. But anyway, back to my topic, millennials. Why? What's wrong with them? What the fuck? My son is a millennial that played outside. He got his ass whooped. My cousin, next to him with the beard, he got his ass whooped. I mean, somebody had to whoop his ass because he got a Christmas sweater on. That shit ain't normal, Christmas sweaters. You had to have your ass whooped into it. Like your mama said, you gonna wear this Christmas sweater and take pictures with the rest of us. My son is military, and you see by the eyebrow expression, he looking like, Mommy, what are you up to? Because he know I might snap. I might just slap his ass, like have a flashback. Nigga, what? Go to the dishes. The Christmas dishes. He's 36, I wouldn't slap him. He military too. He be like a reflex. Mom, I don't have to fuck you up. I have to kill him then. He probably watching like this bitch tripping. My mama crazy.
He Navy, right?
Navy.
Yeah, it's like I was, yeah.
But see, the problem with millennials is the new generation. What you think about them? Do you think they lazy? Do you think they got it too easy?
You know, you asking me, see, okay. I'm the father of 3 millennials. Well, 2 living, 1 rest in peace.
Yeah.
These millennials, they're from the technology age. They're not from the natural age like us, you know, where everything came natural. You went outside and you played amongst your friends. Now it's that bullshit, these bullshit games. Them games are educating our kids now.
Right.
Video games are educating our
Like
kids.
Grand Theft Auto and shit like that.
GTA, what's that other one? What's that war one?
Call of Duty. My son loved Call of Duty. So it's teaching them how to kill each other and survive in South Central.
And I'm gonna also have to say this too, Don. Somehow, some way, especially in the black community, we lost that generation somehow. That generation came behind us, and then by the time we got 2 generations ahead of millennials, we lost them.
I think it's in the prenatal pills. Honestly,
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Them big ass horse pills they had us taking in the 80s. See, if your parents wasn't on cocaine, let me get the next image. Let's go to that next image. That graph that say the millennials, Gen Xers. Let's talk about some shit. Now take me out. Now, let's start at the bottom. Baby boom.
I'm a baby boom.
My mama was a baby boom. Y'all born in like the
Up
early
to
60s.
64.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, up to 64.
I'm a Gen Xer. I'm right behind you.
Right behind, right.
I was in the late 60s.
Right.
Then there's the early 70s. Gen Xers, I'll go all the way up to 79, 8. We're the generation after the Civil War, after the Vietnam War, after World War I, II, and III. Our parents were after the first 2 wars. Mm-hmm. Their parents were after the Civil War.
Right.
Then you have another war, the Vietnamese War, and that's when my generation is born. So you got all these war babies raising kids that didn't have direction from both parents.
Right.
So you got 3 generations of kids without both parents' direction. Mm-hmm. And then here we are, Gen Xers, having these privileged motherfucking millennials.
Right.
They ain't had to hustle for nothing. They didn't go to the gas station and ask somebody to pump their gas for a quarter. See, we used to do shit like that because my mama had food stamps. Most Vietnam War babies' parents had food stamps because the daddy was going to Vietnam War because he got drafted. Right. That left us with our mothers.
Right.
Then the fathers is coming home on heroin and shit. It's just like that movie with Lorenz Tate. when he went in Chris Tucker. I can't think of the movie.
Dead president.
Dead
Dead
President.
Dead president.
The way Chris Tucker and Lorenz Tate came back from the war, that was my stepfather. Both parts, the heroin addict as
Right.
well as the military that robbed the bank.
I
My
understand.
brother was conceived in prison because his father robbed the bank. That's some real shit. I was raised by heroin addicts. You know what I'm saying? And heroin dealers. So you have that generation, and then you have Y and Z. These little motherfuckers playing video games all the
Yep.
time and on their phones all the time. Show the next image. Now, let's take us out. These are 70s kids. That's
Oh, that's
us.
our
That's
generation.
us,
That's
yeah.
us. Bicycle.
Fucked up crows,
Messed up crows.
holy jackets.
But we
In the
was,
streets playing.
The nigga in the front looked like he didn't know how to steal his mama food stamps out her purse without her knowing. The one in the back looked like Biggie Smalls' daddy.
Could
Because he
be.
probably is. Look, he looked like Christopher
Probably
Wallace.
could be.
He got a
but yeah, but we
Christopher
used to
Wallace.
stay out and play all day. You know, we had to, but you had to be at least in front of the yard before when the street lights came on.
Yeah, your mama be like, don't bring your ass in this house past the street lights or I'm gonna fuck you up. Parents cussed at their kids.
We was from a generation where we could make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
These millennials can't do that. If it ain't handed to them, they can't figure it out. It's a lost
But
cause.
I blame some of the parents because I've seen parents do their homework for their kids, you know, and it's like you're not doing them
They
any
give them the
favors.
answers.
Right.
Now they got kids doing sight words, words you should know on sight. We didn't have no motherfucking sight words. We had to learn all them words at one time.
And can I bring up another circumstance that messed these millennials up? You got too many of parents of millennials trying to be their kids' friends.
That's
Well, see, that's the problem in itself, and I think it started with our generation, Gen Xers and the 90s babies, because our generation brought in the 90s, the DARE programs.
Right.
Our kids went through the DARE program. That was there to keep your kids off their drugs in the street, because we gonna get them on some medical shit in the clinics. We gonna have these niggas buying this shit in the pharmacies. We gonna give them Ritalin and
Government
Thorazine and all, and they just walking around like little fucking zombies and shit,
Government
shooting up the
control.
school.
exactly.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
they were giving it all to the kids before they hit puberty, which
Yeah,
makes a
before
big
they hit
difference.
puberty, when they change. Because your hormones is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because look at the kids that shot up their schools. They were all on some type of medical drug. Michael Moore made a movie about it called Sicko, where all these kids was taking all these fucking pills, and the pills had them running around acting like they had a problem. Like, I'm getting bullied and I need pills. You get
Right.
bullied, then fight back. Get your ass beat. There's
what we
nothing
did.
wrong with
Learn.
That's what we
And
did.
you'll learn.
it's nothing wrong with getting your ass whooped. That's all I'm saying. It's nothing
You'll
wrong
learn
with
not
taking
to
the
get
ass
your
whooped.
ass whooped.
Right. You gonna learn how to take a punch or give one.
You gonna get your ass whooped, you gonna whoop some ass.
Yeah.
That's just the odds of it.
But they don't want to get hit. They don't want to. They're like, oh, my anxiety.
No, they going getting guns.
I've never met such a generation with so much anxiety. Let's show these kids again. Let's show these 70s kids again. Take me out. Yeah. Do they look like they got anxiety? Especially the one in the back biting his bottom lip. When he go home, he getting, his mama probably be like, go get me some cigarettes, Raekwon. I don't want to hear shit.
He the lookout.
And the one on the bike is the baddest one. I can
Yeah.
tell. He looked like the baddest one. He humping somebody in the closet.
He's a pretty boy.
He's humping. He's humping. Foster
pretty
Silver's is humping.
Foster
He probably
Silver.
was the first one to have sex too.
The tall
Yeah.
one in let me see the tall one from Musical Youth. Yeah, the tall one. That nigga turned into a basketball player for the NBA.
He
Somewhere.
looked like
He looked like a baby Jamal
He got
Williams.
big ass hands on that.
I know,
Photo.
look.
Man.
No, that's Patrick Ewing.
Okay, I'm looking too. I was thinking he might look familiar. I have to go back.
Let's talk about him. let me see this picture. Now, see, his parents told him, you going to school with the side part. I want to hear shit you got to say. I'm cutting this shit deep and I'm putting some royal crown and some damn stay soft fro in your hair.
But I mean,
This is
depending
an
on
80s child.
But then depending on when it is, you had a lot of singers that wore their hair like that. So it might have been cool at the time, you know.
Or his mama was stuck in the 70s and made him
That's
wear
true.
that shit to school.
Yeah,
And
because she
it's
got
good
that.
he didn't go to
She
Dorsey because
definitely
he
got,
got his ass whooped.
she got that left side of his head
That's-
lower than the top.
That's
for
a
sure.
deep south part. That bitch, they live in
I ain't go to
Mississippi.
school with no niggas. Woman. Our shit was complete.
That's a
Even if you
deep
had a TWA, your shit was complete.
But he was cool, you know. But see,
Oh, yeah, he was-
70s kids knew how to take what their parents made them do. He went to school with that dude knowing he was going to get clowned. That's why he got his hand on his face like,
But you know what though, Donnie? You saying that? That's the 70s, early 80s. I bet you he probably did get clowned.
Oh, I bet he did if he went to school in
Well,
L.A.
okay, it depends on the era though, because
Right.
I seen some movies in LA and I seen the hairstyle the niggas was wearing.
My point is, he went to school with that fucked up hairstyle, and he did it proudly because he knew he couldn't leave the house the way he wanted to. Whatever your mama told you to do in the 80s and 70s,
You did it.
you did it. Wasn't no questioning no hairstyles, Mom. I'm not wearing my hair fucked up like, oh, yes, the fuck you are. And you be like, okay. You ain't gonna say nothing
Right.
because you knew the consequence. These kids don't have them same consequences because now they got lost that these little motherfuckers can call the police on your ass if you try to
Exactly.
chastise them.
And they fuck them up in jail and get away with it. But we
Well,
can't.
here's my response to that. I say, well, you call the police, but when they come get you, they gonna get a naked child because everything up in here belong to me.
Ha! Ha! Tell me about it.
Your life gonna change. I might have a little discomfort because I'm gonna have to take a day off of work and this and that, but your life gonna change.
Drastic.
Yeah, drastically. But see, parents are giving kids too many choices. You know, we didn't have those choices. Whatever I cook for dinner, that's what you eat.
Right.
If you don't like what I cook, because I understand if kids don't like something. I got made to eat eggs. I hate eggs.
Brussels sprouts, I hate
But
them.
see, have you
But my stepfather, let me tell you this. He told me one day, I was about 6, you gonna sit there and you gonna eat these eggs. And he made breakfast. I told him 55,000 times, nigga, I don't like eggs. So when he left the table, I was sitting there about 2 hours. And I just got irritated, and I took every egg in that house and threw it over the fence. I got my ass whooped. You know, I got a good ass whooped.
But you didn't eat them.
I
And
guarantee
they
you,
never asked me to eat none no more either.
because I know you pretty good, Donnie. You a parent. I am willing to bet you are somewhat just like me. We are a people where we have always tried to do things better for our kids, make a little more provisions for our kids than we had. Perfect example. My mama didn't have no damn car when she was growing up. I didn't have no car when I was growing up. But one of my kids had one when he was growing. See,
Did he appreciate it?
he appreciated it to a certain extent. To a certain extent.
See, Damon Wayans does some jokes about his kids driving cars, parking on Crenshaw, like they rich and shit. And he like, y'all not rich, I'm rich.
Right.
That's some funny, real shit because millennials have that. I'm not saying all of you. I'm saying some of you are raising soft-ass children.
Say it again for the people
They
in the back.
raising soft-ass kids. Let your kid get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
In fact, lock his ass out tonight just for the fuck of it, just to see what he do. Is he gonna sit on the porch and cry? Is he gonna find a way? I remember one time my godmother put me out. I don't know why. I probably got smart with her. She said, "Get out of here." And I'm like, "What the fuck I'm supposed to do?" I walked to my daddy's house at midnight. Walked way the fuck across town, just walking. But they was worried about me. But I was like, "Put me out, shit. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Sit here and look stupid?" And at the time, I was fast as hell. I smoked cigarettes, weed, everything. I'm like, they ain't telling me shit. And I'm just walking. And if you from LA, you don't just walk your ass around. You know, we had the fucking freeway killer, the hoe killer, and all kinds of shit in the 80s. These kids ain't had no serial killers. That's what the fuck wrong with you.
No,
You ain't had to lock a window.
They got personal killers though, you know.
Yeah, they killing each other.
They killing each other. They are killing each other. Because, you know, I was doing a joke about that. You know, I'm still expounding on it. These damn kids, these millennials are killing their best rappers.
Well,
ain't no way in hell we'd have killed Curtis Blow. Ain't no damn way.
no, Curtis Blow is doing too much snow.
On the brakes.
I know what you're saying,
Yeah,
but
you know
hell
exactly
no.
what I'm saying.
We wouldn't have killed no Curtis Blow because.
Or LL. We wouldn't.
But see, that's another thing. I think cocaine changed the way kids was raised. My brother, on Christmas, told me I needed to stop eating and get up and make him a plate.
Your brother younger than you?
Yeah, 10 years younger than me.
Okay.
But when you see me say, I'm making plates, the kids come first. You always make the kids and the teenagers eat first.
And the older people, if you got it.
I yell to the old niggas out the window, I'm making plates. What do you want? Come get in line. That means come get your ass a paper plate and stand in this line like everybody else. We got a big motherfucking family, nigga. You watch it. He told me stop what I was doing, but he's stuck in a mindset of he been in and out of jail all the time. So whatever his mind was at 16 is still the same. Yeah. I'm not that same 26-year-old that's going to say, Billy, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Right.
Now I am that old bitch that don't give a fuck if you eat or not, nigga. Just saying.
You got some good jokes about that boy too, guys.
And that is some real shit. These are not jokes.
I could use that because it's a different topic.
But hey, girl, we got all the time in the world. How much time I got for my commercial break? Because I want to let her say hers. Okay, go ahead and tell your story, girl.
Well, no, it's the same. It's kind of the same. My ex, that was a big argument. Like I'd call him, "What do you want for dinner?" You should fucking know what I want. How? I'm not a damn mind reader. And then I got to the point, like you said, I don't give a fuck if you eat or not.
Yeah.
I ate before I came home.
But see, that's your man. That's your ex-man. That's different. Because you would have got some kibble and bits, niggas. We would have said, oh, you want some? Come here, Fido. Let me get a handful of your kibble. Here's your plate. Don't play with me. My name ain't daugnekeith for a reason, okay? My mama knew what she was naming me. But the way I was raised made me who I am because we had to walk everywhere.
Right.
We didn't get rides everywhere.
We had a damn car in the driveway and I couldn't drive. They like, nigga, act right, you can drive sometimes.
Well, my mama drew a Pacer, drove a Pacer, and if y'all know what a Pacer is,
AMC.
it's the car that Chris Tucker had in Friday. Like he had a Pinto that was
all glass.
convertible.
It was a bubble.
Yeah.
Just imagine that with a glass top on it. That's how that car looked like. A Spacely Sprocket car.
It was a bubble.
Yeah.
And pulling up in front of Dorsey High and that was so embarrassing. Y'all talking about a bitch getting clapped. And my mama was on the county, got old shit on and pulling up in the Pacers. No.
You over there Dorsey with the damn kids who come from the damn...
the jungle? No.
No, not the jungle. Didn't the kids from like Baldwin Hills and Windsor Hills, isn't that where they went to school?
Yeah, we went to school with
kids,
the kids
black
on
kids,
the top of the hill and the bottom of that.
Yeah, kids, black kids.
It was a nice
that had
mix.
a little bit of money. Yeah, it was a mix.
It was a nice mix of
I used to date a
vandalism.
girl over there. I know.
You had the jungles, and then you had the upper crest kids like Lenny Kravitz and them lived up above them hills in the Baldwin Hills. And then you had us on the other side of the tracks off Jefferson and the Jefferson Park area. Y'all know about the Jefferson Park area. It's a fight every day in Jefferson Park.
You came from them humble beginnings.
Yeah, I came from real humble beginnings.
Travis came from money.
But he had to walk his ass through the humble beginnings to get home every day. Niggas knew. They used to walk around in trench coats in the neighborhood thinking they were Prince. But that's how we grew up. These kids can't go outside and do the things we did. So I think that's weakened the mindset of the young adult today because they're raising soft-ass kids. Your kids is crying. They still wearing pull-ups when they 5 and 6 and 7.
Right.
You know, shouldn't your baby be out of diapers at 7 years old?
You talking about millennial parents, right?
Millennial parents.
Yes, yes. They're not responsible.
They're not responsible.
They're not responsible. Thank God, knock on wood, my daughter, she's a millennial. She's a responsible parent.
She's an exception to the rule.
She's an exception to the rule, and she went through that time and that period with her mom where the struggle was real. And she said, I can't be this way. You know, her mom did the best she could, but my daughter always wanted better for herself, and I always encouraged her, even though me and her mom weren't together. So, like you said, she's an exception to the rule. She ain't perfect, because she still asks me for damn money. That's another damn thing. She still asks me for goddamn money, but still.
Okay, what about a millennial that has a child that, you know, at an age where they shouldn't be questioning how to raise a child? Like, say a millennial that's 39, 40. They having babies, but they don't want to take the time out to teach the kids right from wrong. The kids talk back to the parents. No, I don't want that. I want this. I've heard so many young people talking grown to their parents, and my hand just, I'd be like, Donnie, don't do it.
But see, from that, okay.
I had to restrain
You got
myself.
grandkids yet?
No,
Okay.
I'm not a grandmother.
Let me ask you this. Okay, when you become a grandmother, I know your son gonna be responsible because he's Navy, so I already know that.
I probably, his wife gonna have OCD, so I'm gonna have to get my house quarantined, no animals, all types of shit. They know. She probably gonna be like, okay, you have to hold the baby this way. I mean, I'm not gonna have to worry about them with a child.
And see, and I had an argument with my mother, my aunt, my uncle because of this. When you become a grandmother, are you going to be critical of your son's parental ways? Like if he do something, it might not necessarily be wrong, but something you wouldn't do.
No, because that's his kid.
There you go.
Right.
See,
In fact, come get your kid, nigga.
but see, you got some people from our generation that raise the kid and they want to raise the grandkid too.
Oh, no, they don't want
They're-
to
they're-
raise the
they're-
grandkids.
They want to raise them, but they want
The
to
kid
administer
don't want
discipline when the parent is there. And it may not mean nothing outrageous, you know what I'm saying?
But see, the millennial generation is different. They handing cell phones to, give me that next image. They handing fucking cell phones to
the
babies.
Yeah.
No, the next,
Ain't that
not,
Lawrence Fishburne on the
let's,
Wasn't that Lawrence
Yeah.
Fishburne?
I'll go back to
See,
it. Let me
that's too
see.
young.
No, that boy look like Lawrence Fishburne.
Which one? The one with us?
The one salute, that look like Lawrence Fishburne.
Now, see, okay, since we here, one at a time. Since we here, that look like, yeah, that's Larry Fishburne. But the one with the big face and the hair sticking up, that's baby Mike Tyson Holyfield. He like Holyfield Mike Tyson combination.
Ooh, that's a heck of a
But
combination.
look, let's talk about this little boy with the gun. Now, see, I don't know if that's an old school toy gun, and they playing soldiers, and I don't know if that's the Allstate man when he was little with the salute. But what I'm saying is, he got a gun in his hand. Kids played with danger back then, because that gun looked real than a motherfucker.
I had guns.
You know how many black kids got shot because of those guns?
Yeah.
These kids ain't experienced nothing. These millennials won't go outside. I dare you to go outside and play with that gun right now. Police will light their ass.
See that? See, I grew up.
That's the good thing to
I grew up
change.
playing with guns, water guns, real looking guns, but I would never buy my kids a gun. I
My
never
son
did
grew
it.
up playing with guns. Look where he at in the Navy. But my point with this picture was that these these kids were outside playing things. They played soldier because that's what we were coming
That's
out
what
of
we
Vietnam.
did. That's what.
You know, that's what their
Soldiers and-
daddies was coming home
Right.
from soldier. The little boy got on his little
shirt.
soldier shirt. The other one saluting. So they obviously really were playing something. You know, that's not an African kid really in the Congo and shit surviving.
No, that's
You know.
kid on the street.
But imagine one of those kids coming to America. They be looking at these millennials like y'all. You are soft. You will die. You will not survive
They
5
drafted into
minutes
the
in my
military at a
world.
very young age
Right.
in those countries over there. They
Right.
are fighting for their
Maybe we
country.
should send teenagers to the military for
But you know what other countries do? Everybody has to do.
A
You have
certain
countries,
amount of time.
everybody has to do at
They
least
enlist
2
their
years.
teenagers, yeah.
Yeah,
in the
they don't
military.
make us do that over
They-
here. But I don't think that's because we didn't go in the military. Our generation was against the military. So we can't say that's what's making millennials soft. I think millennials are soft because they have too much technology. I think they're soft because their parents let them win everything. None of them have lost anything. They play sports. Them little motherfuckers get trophies, all that. Y'all, we got to take a quick break. We're going to come right back with some more on DK's Way. We'll be right back, y'all.
So it says here that you're suing for 50% custody and that you're a, quote, great dad. What kind of a dad could a what kind of a father are you? Why would I believe that?
I mean, I do it all. I do it all, y'all. I'm the super dad. I mean, super dad. I'm talking about Batman dad, Spider-Man dad. You understand what I'm saying, Yana?
Excuse me, your hors d'oeuvres. Can I say something?
Well, Super Dad, I'm going to consider that photo abuse of the children because they were too close to the barbecue grill.
I read my baby's bedtime stories in bed.
Do you expect for me to really believe you read to the children?
Your officer, can I say something?
I'll let you convict him in a second.
This is preposterous.
What was that word?
Preposterous.
Well, preposterously, hand over your credit cards.
He needs to hand over his EBT, Green Dot, and Netflix codes, too.
Oh, he has Cash App, does he?
How am I supposed to pay my rent, my bills? How am I supposed to get to work?
You need to quit those little jobs anyway and stop trying to go to school to be a doctor.
This is preposterous.
Well, it's not my fault you weren't on your A game. So, hand over the house.
Preposterous. I'm getting older, and she's getting younger with my money.
Yes, well, I'm going to consider that compliment to her as abuse. Hand over your driver's license and your car.
Yana, please. What about me?
I don't want that old car. I need a brand new 2035 model.
And the shirt off your back, sir.
What else is y'all gonna take from me? The tattoos off my skin? Damn, that's cold, Yana. I mean, do I ever get to see my kid?
Yes, now, it says here that she has 3 children, and they're all yours.
And Mr. Wong's.
At least Mr. Wang's feet don't stink after working 18 hours.
Who's Mr. Wong?
Just look at these two. You can tell they ain't mine.
Well, I'm gonna make you pay child support for all 3 anyway. Case dismissed. This is Father's Time for A-Game TV. Looks like they gave him the Kanye Cosby. Wow. Could you tell us just what happened in there to you today, sir?
I feel 60 years older. I really need to get on my A game.
Come on, y'all, let's go get you a new daddy.
You should try A-Game. Yep, it's an all-natural supplement that'll help you get your energy, go back in there, and win.
I feel great again. I feel like myself. I feel like I'm on my A game.
A-Game will keep you out of custody court.
No, it won't.
Okay, maybe it won't. But it sure will give you the natural energy and vitality you'll need to stand up under the pressure.
Guess what time it is? It's time for the daugnekeith show. It's called DK's Way. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to DK's Way. Whoa. What I'm holding in my hand is A game. A-game is a male supplement. It is for your entire body from head to toe and everywhere in between. This does things to men's bodies that just make you want to work out, make you want to think, make you want to finish things. Finish A-game. You can go to the website agamelawest.com, type in my name, DAUGNE, the number 10, and get 10% off. Okay? Now, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about millennials. What's wrong with them? Why are they so soft? Why are y'all some soft booty ass niggas? I mean, I think it's the skinny jeans.
Oh my goodness.
It's something that squeezes their loins and makes their thought process real weak. What is it? What is it? Is the way they dress? Let's go to that next image. We already said these kids get cell phones at too young of an age. Look at these little girls. Ain't nobody playing. They eyes going bad. Bitches gonna be squinting before they 14.
They ain't jumping double dutch.
They gonna need thick ass bifocals, especially the one in the purple leaning with the little ponytail up. She already got the phone too close. They ain't gonna be able to see.
And don't try to take the phone away from them, because what about the 14-year-old that set her grandparents on fire in the house?
Wait, what the fuck? Set her grandparents on fire?
She set her grandparents on. She set the house on fire while they were in the bed because they took her cell phone away.
Wow. I'd be hunting her for the rest of her natural life. Bitch, if you in jail, I'd be in the cell with you.
Did they die? She set the house on fire.
Set the house on fire.
I'm never gonna let you rest. I'd still be hunting her. Bitch, you not killing me. Sorry, I'm hunting you. I'm gonna catch myself on fire every night and let you watch it for the rest of your life. That's when you be like, Lord, can I please just, I know I'm supposed to be with you right now, but just give me till you come back to haunt this little bitch for burning me up. Cause, bitch,
I don't know if the parents were busy trying to find new mates or whatever they were doing.
The parents
they
was living,
drugs,
were her parents
partying,
millennials.
blah, blah, blah. So they gave their phone to the kids to occupy them.
How
And
old were the parents?
The parents is probably about 25.
Oh, so they were millennial parents raising some crazy little millennial who probably had medication. Because
Damn,
what
Ritalin.
kind of demon makes you wake up and go set your grandparents on fire?
That just wasn't in us. Not our generation.
No, I got whooped with switches. If anybody got issues, it's a bitch like me. You gotta go outside, pick a piece of wood off a fucking tree. Then you gotta take the leaves off and make it go
right,
like Zorro around this bitch. And your great grandmama be like grabbing the phone cord, house shoes. I got whooped with all kind of cords.
extension cords.
Shit.
They whoop with switches in L.A.?
Yes.
They do?
I think that's a natural given thing. Because, see, our parents are not always... My family is 6 generations Los Angeles. We go back to the founding of Los Angeles.
That's different.
But they came from Texas through slavery.
Yeah, right, okay.
And the slavery from Texas, them motherfuckers had a lot of trees to pick switches off of.
Yes, they
I'm
did.
just saying, the switch was
There's a lot of
passed
trees
down
around
by
them quarters,
generation.
And those green branches. No.
Yeah, don't bring no flimsy ass dry branch, bitch. You gonna get hit with a damn belt for real. You bet. I take the switch over a belt though, cause belts, they just go crazy with the belt. You might miss it, hit the bitch with the hard part.
Man, I done had switches, belt, had a skillet thrown at me.
See, kids don't experience
They
that.
don't go through that. I went through it.
Parents, tonight, take a skillet. Throw it at your child. I hope
With the
he
grease
quit.
in it.
With the grease in it.
I hope he quit.
Mom threw a skillet at me one time.
I got a leg thrown at me. A leg. My daddy had a fake leg.
Did he?
That nigga popped his leg off. Told me his leg was titanium and threw it at me. I was grown when he did that shit though. But still traumatizing. I'm not playing. My daddy really threw his leg
But
at
see,
me.
my aunt said at that time, she said, you too big for me
To what?
and you weren't listening. I had to get your attention. She said, now if you got hit, you'd just been a hit motherfucker.
Now, see, this is the problem. Millennials can call the police. That little girl in the blue with the pretty weed-smoking lips, she can call the po-po. See, her parents probably smoked a lot of blunts while they was pregnant because it came out in the baby. I'm just saying, she got them lips.
She got them lips.
She got them weed-smoking lips. But she could call the police on her mama. See, when you call the police on your parent, they looking for bruises. They'll send, you know how many times I got checked for bruises because my parents was on some bullshit? Oh, she over there beating the kids. Here they come. I'm like, there's no scars. Not getting beat.
Yeah, these kids got
You
raped.
know, millennials do shit like really fuck their kids up in the head. They tell them shit that's toxic. You know, you can't call the police on me because if you call the police on me, I'm not going to let you play video games. And that's the bargaining chip. My mother would have slapped the shit out of me and said, call them. I'm going to fuck you up after they leave.
Exactly.
I'm going to give you a reason to call the police. That's what my favorite was.
If you ain't killed the kid, police ain't taking the kid away.
I'm going to give you a reason. My mama was, I'm going to give you
back in the day.
Let me give you a reason.
Yeah,
Or do you want me to dial it for? Do you want me to dial them for you?
Yeah, or be dialing them while they fucking you up. I'm going to call the police because I'm going to have them pull me off of you. My son told me one day he was going to call the police on me. I started laughing. I said, for real? I said, you think you going to make it to the phone?
Right. You still going to have your ass whooped by the time they get here.
You ain't going to make it to the phone?
I'm going to be honest, though. When we was growing up, did we ever think of that as an option? Because I didn't. I never even thought about calling. Yeah.
No.
We never thought about that.
It depends on your mindset as a child. How manipulating was you?
Well, well, the thing of it was I think most kids around my age that I grew up, the worst shit they would say was probably, I'm going to run away. Some shit like, ain't no calling.
If you said that in my house, you got put out the door. Like, you got put out the door like Dino and the Fred Flintstone cartoon. When he said that damn dinosaur out, yeah, that's how you got put out my mama's house. You gonna run away, bitch? Let me help you. That is one less mouth to feed this week. Look at the next image. These kids don't have it that hard at all because
them ain't millennials though, Donnie.
These are Gen Xers. This is what we were doing when we were kids.
Right.
We were dancing on a corner.
They got the mat down. Where the boombox at?
But see, and that's what I want to explain.
Pop locking.
We had to work to have fun when we were children. You think that shit was easy carrying cardboard 5 blocks to the bus stop? I used to be tired. I was an LA breaker. I used to carry my little rolled up piece of floor, and we'd be going to Hollywood, and we had a heavy ass floor carrying it with us. And somebody had a boom box. We sweat. We getting funky out there.
That what they doing right there for the non-athletic kids? That was competition right there. They competed.
Well, that was true.
Yeah, but we were out there having fun.
Right, I'm saying.
You do not see these kids out there having fun. Like you said, they're in there playing Call of Duty and
GTA.
Resident Evil. Man, let me tell you something about these video games. Now they got these Oculuses on.
Oh,
They
Lord.
playing in the metaverse. Motherfuckers is walking around shooting sparks at each other in the fucking metaverse, talking about they having sex. One lady said she got raped in the metaverse. How? They don't got arms, bitch.
Oh my God.
They just got arms. How the fuck they rape you? What they do? Shoot sparks in you? I'm just saying.
Goddamn metaverse. That shit, boy.
The metaverse. We didn't have a motherfucking metaverse. That's why our universes were full of fucking wonder.
We had reality.
Right.
We had reality. You think that little boy in the front went home to a full plate at home? He might have had top ramen that night.
And was happy.
From the looks of the fronts of his shoes, he probably did. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't know what kids go through. Look at little Dougie Fresh in the back with the glasses on. You think he knew what was going on with his parents' bullshit? They didn't care back then because you be like, oh, my mom and daddy in there fighting again. Mom, you want me to cook? And your little sister like, I'm hungry. So you know you got to feed you and your sister. A millennial is going to call Uber Eats on your credit card, and they order $70 worth of food. And then they're going to call the police on you and your dad.
Yep.
And one of the other things they don't do, they don't ask. They make suggestions or they say it. So they want you to jump in and say, oh, I'm going to help you do this. And then when things go wrong, but I didn't ask you to do that.
Oh, that's the first thing a millennial will say. I didn't ask you to help me. You haven't done me any big favors. That's their favorite. Nigga, I gave you life.
Exactly.
I ain't did you no big favors. Okay.
And what
you
was
don't
the
need
saying
my help.
we used to
Okay.
I brought you in this world, I'll take you out.
They haven't been told that. Millennials have not been told, if I brought you in this world, I take your ass out.
Yeah, I heard that from my grandmother and my mother.
They don't understand
And made
that
you a
concept.
better person.
True.
Until you have had soap wash your mouth out, the inside of your mouth. I've actually had to sit with soap in my mouth. I think, I challenge you millennial parents, put soap in that little fucker's mouth.
Wait, regular soap or lye soap?
Oh, well, back then it was probably lye.
My grandmother did
But now
lye soap.
it's Dove. I'm sure Dove does it. Nobody wants soap in their mouth.
Goddamn
New soap or old
octopus.
soap. Right? It was probably Lifebuoy and shit. But nobody wants soap in their mouth.
Hell no.
And you had to stand there. You had to stand there.
Oh, I had to sit
You
there
couldn't
on
run
the
to
couch.
the bathroom.
I called my auntie a bastard and had to sit there with soap in my mouth. It was the only word I knew, but she was a bastard. She was just mean. You know, she was a teenager. And when you have a young auntie that jukes at you, you like, bastard. And the next thing I know, I'm sitting there with soap. I always had soap in my mouth because I still got a potty mouth. I was a cusser at a young age. But kids get away with shit now. You wouldn't have got soap in your mouth. Now they're like, oh, he's just, did you TikTok him? And the little kid is, you see kids all on TikTok all day. I post them all day. Where they calling their mama's bitch and, Mom, can I cuss? Can I say a cuss word? You saw that one?
I saw that one. I'm like,
He asked his mom, could he cuss?
Yeah.
I'll knock the hell out of him.
She said,
mother
no, but
said
she
yes.
said you can say one word and you won't get punished. And his choice of word was motherfucker.
No, I'm talking about the little girl that kept, because she was mad at, I guess, her sibling. And she ran in there, the little mixed girl. Mommy, can I say a bad word? The mother was on the phone, girl, yeah. And then we gonna go to the club and yeah, I sucked that nigga dick. Huh? Can I say a bad word? Go ahead, I don't care. You motherfucking bitch. And the mother was like,
Who was
it's
she
too
saying
late
it to?
now. She ran in the room talking to whoever she came out mad at.
Was mom white or black?
The mom was white, the little girl was mixed breed.
She like brothers.
Oh, well, that makes it
Oh,
okay.
that makes
No,
it
I'm just
okay.
saying, she like brothers, so.
What they got to, so she said motherfucking bitch because she likes black dick, the mom?
She's probably been around enough black people to know that word.
Oh, okay. But white people say motherfucking bitch too.
Yeah, they do.
They watch a lot of Jerry. They watch Steve Wilkos and the rest of them. White people cuss just like us,
Yeah,
okay?
they do.
They're just like us.
They
They're
use
just
a different
color.
dialect, but they do.
Yeah, they say, the way she said you motherfucking bitch was real white. It wasn't black, because if she was a black kid, she would have said bitch. It would have been motherfucking with the G pronounced all hard.
She'd have had a black mom, she would have said it like that.
Yeah, she
'Cause
had
she
a
would've
black
heard it.
mama. She would have said motherfucker,
Yeah.
you stupid bitch.
Because she would have heard it, because that's how we enunciate it. Exactly.
That's how a black kid cuss. Because I know when my mama wasn't around, it was all a
White people
crack.
put the R consonant.
Oh, we couldn't even say dang because we got told that they don't want to take the time to try to figure out if you said damn or dang.
Dang.
We
Yeah,
couldn't
they
even say
too
that.
close. And see, and if you grew up around the church like I did, you had to pick and choose your cussing techniques. Because I would make my friends laugh in church by mouthing bad words.
In church, I
In
know
church,
people.
I'll be like,
I always
and the next thing I know, the whole children's choir laughing. The comedy was in the future.
I was a hypocrite, though.
Huh?
I said I was a hypocrite. I ain't gonna cuss in church, but I might be hungover.
Oh, that's even worse. He full of that gin spirit.
Yeah, I might be hungover from the high school dance. I ain't gonna cuss in church. I wouldn't.
And that's what's wrong with millennials too. They love drugs. We smoked weed, maybe a little alcohol. You little bastards are on everything. They like mushrooms. They're into heroin again. Fentanyl is killing them day by day.
What?
Look at Gangster Boo.
Man.
Yeah. Well, that's another subject. But you know, in the case of that, as a kid, you only can use what you're exposed to. You know
Show
what I'm
that
saying?
picture, Francisco. Yeah.
Because
Exposed to. Look at them getting exposed. There is no supervision. Whoever took the pictures is stupid ass because they probably looking at Playboy After Dark. You need to be looking at what your kids is looking at. I'm just
Right,
saying.
exactly. I mean, I knew people who the kid had the password to the internet for the house. The parents couldn't even get in the internet.
kid done jammed the damn internet
The
up.
kid that
And he's
changed
like
his
eight.
password.
He's
to
like
Space
8 or
Ghost.
9. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Well, that's like the little boy that stole the grandma's car, a millennial. Yeah, he liked to smoke with cigarettes. That little nigga right there stole his grandma's car, told the police, I like to smoke with cigarettes. He said, I like doing bad things. And they even did a whole Boondocks episode off of him saying,
Well,
I like doing bad
I
things.
know TikTok, and then you have the parents egging their kids on to do things for TikTok. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and that's making
And
them
they
thirsty.
laugh.
That's making the kids thirsty for attention. You need to stop being in front of the camera so much. They need to strip cell phones of cameras. Then maybe they'll find something else to do, like read. You know, like actually go outside and make a play. The Little Rascals were the most innovative children ever.
Yeah, they made something out of nothing.
The Little Rascals had shows. It was grown as fuck when you look back on it.
Yeah.
But as a millennial, these kids, I think they need to be sat in front of the Little Rascals for about 4 hours.
They don't have no appreciation for that shit like we did. I could do it right now.
See, because right now the Little Mermaid's titty showing, and these little girls are probably looking at it right now, and nobody sees what they looking at. She like, look at Ariel's boob. It's Ariel. It's an Ariel. It's Ariel's Ariel.
Cute little girl, bro.
But you don't know. Kids are. I've seen 2-year-olds watch a Disney movie and then try to kiss somebody on the lips.
Right.
So it's programmed them to want to stick their tongue in somebody's throat.
Right.
Disney. If you look at the shit the kids are watching, I like to watch their cartoons. Like right now, I'm around a 5-year-old. I'll be watching sometimes what he watching, and I'll be like, I see you. But the parents have to see it. Too.
Yeah, you got to filter what you.
You have to watch what
See,
your kids
that's
are
the
watching.
90s kids right there, the Bennington generation.
Mm-hmm.
This is what fucked America off a little bit too. Look at these niggas. They
Yeah.
so unisex, they don't know what they are.
Right.
What
That
the fuck is these
metro
purses they
se-
got dangling from their pants? The boys
I
and the
know.
girls.
What was that?
Just
What?
dumb. He got a condom on his head. It's not cool. They got eyebrow pencil and lipstick on. This is the beginning of the ending. Because then they start wearing their pants super tight right after.
Right.
They went from bright colors to super tight. Just messed us up. Yeah. They just, what'd you want to say, Francisco?
You got people in the 70s wearing super tight pants as well.
Yeah, people wore tight pants in the 70s and high heels.
A lot of it's coming. Well,
They were being rebellious, though. See, I give them a pass because they had just spent like the last 10 years getting drafted, thrown in jungles and shit. So them niggas wanted to flex. Superfly and them, they went and got their hair pressed. They like, we're super niggers. Fuck all of y'all.
They came back with a whole nother.
Yeah, they came back, and then they got black and proud and started wearing their afros. So I give them a pass because they had to go through something. These little colorful niggas didn't go through nothing.
They going through shit.
They ain't went through shit. They went through a temper tantrum to wear that bullshit outside.
Basically.
Mom, I'm gonna wear this dumb shit. I don't care what you say. You know, they just went through something. We didn't go through that kind of stuff because our parents gave us what we was wearing. And if you didn't have clothes, you wore the hand-me-downs that you were handed. I think that's what's wrong with millennials too. They ain't had to wear no hand-me-downs.
No hand-me-downs. They gotta have.
You need to wear some tough skins that's too tight with a high ankle, nigga. I need to see.
I remember when.
Now, show these millennials. Look at this little Saved by the Bell ass shit.
Bugle boys.
This nigga got on Saved by the Bell.
Now that shit that white boy wearing, I couldn't wear that shit.
This side or this side?
They'll tear my ass up in school.
The
white boy, the one on the left. The
You
black
can
shirt.
wear any of that shit on my block. Any of it.
Donnie, they was that little black kid in the middle. They was wearing them kind of pants.
Not around my hood.
Okay,
They wasn't wearing it in South Central. Sorry.
I seen.
If they wore them in South Central, they had a long shirt on with it, a white tee. That shit. See, I can't. My son, he was the white t-shirt generation. They went and pressed white t-shirts. Francisco's from that generation. These niggas didn't buy polo. They didn't buy none of that name shit. They had on name brand shoes, pants, and went and bought fucking white t-shirts because they was lazy.
Yep. Had creases in a fucking t-shirt.
They creased in the t-shirt. I never understood that shit.
Me neither.
And then my son would go outside and pick them red little purple berries off the tree. The next thing you know, him and his friends, he come in the house, the whole white t-shirt purple now. The bullshit. So here we go. Millennial bullshit again. It's millennial bullshit. Then you got old millennials that peep their ass in the door and they ain't part of the show, disrupt everybody while we try to talk. That millennial bullshit. Y'all, you're watching DK's Way. I'm daugnekeith. If you're just tuning in, we having fun in here, y'all. We talking about millennials and why are they so weak. And we have just outlined quite a few things on why they are weak. I also know this. We have to change it. And it starts with you millennial parents. Yeah. You guys are having babies now. You're in your 30s. Your early 40s. You're having kids now. Some of you are grandparents before all. Okay? You need to check them little bastards. Just go home and shake them. I don't care how old they are. Shake them and let them know tomorrow you mowing the grass. Let them do some work. There's nothing wrong with getting your ass kicked. Go get the bully from down the street that they won't fight because you say bullying is wrong. Fuck that. Bullies made me strong. What bullies do to you, Peaches?
Well, I had to fight to stay out the games because I was more scared of my mama than I was.
Right. Where you from? Originally, Chicago. She's from Chicago, Chi-Town. Y'all watch Chi, the Chi. Them motherfuckers don't play in the Chi.
No.
They will shoot you. They like wear your hat the wrong way, your scarf the other way, nigga, that's your ass. I'm from LA, same thing. I think these kids haven't experienced enough danger.
It depends on what you call danger and in what form now.
Well, yeah, some things, terms are different than when I
Look
grew
at
up.
him.
Because I
Look
had
at this
cousins.
little nigga in the biker shorts. Come on now.
We used to hitchhike sometimes.
Let's show this picture. Pull that up.
I love it.
Pull this up.
Oh,
this is what's wrong with this generation.
Is that Punky Brewster?
Yeah, Punky Brewster fucked them up.
Okay. I didn't watch that shit, so
Punky Brewster got the game twisted. Look at this little boy in the biker shorts. That was the beginning of the Virgin Cruise crew. The Virgin Cruise crew. Wow. That's the crew of Virgin Crew. They will entertain you.
These were the cool kids. Huh?
That was the The new kids on the block, all of that shit. Fuck society up. Whoop your kids. You know, the law changed. I'm about to close out this show, y'all. The law has changed. You can't beat your kids no more, but you can fuck their little ass up. Give them a quick thump. Pow. Let them know you the boss. Stop asking them what they want for dinner. They don't get no choices, millennials.
That's right.
Your parents didn't give you that much of a choice.
Whatever the fuck was cooked.
See, I think the Gen Xers, our parenting, fucked up the millennials and their parenting. Because we came out of the drug era. We were out there either selling dope, smoking dope, or trying to survive. I was a drug dealer, Lord forgive me. I mean, but I contributed to society's problems. But my son knew I would fuck his ass up. I didn't play. Just because I was out there hustling don't mean you going to follow suit. You going to sit your ass here and do your homework. He used to give me the biggest problem about reading history. Nigga, you going to sit there until you learn this. You going to read it.
Right.
I'm going to fuck you up. And I'm going to smoke my joint in the bedroom, and you better not come in here. If you smell weed, and he would say, what's that smell? Don't ask me shit. See, these millennials, my mom is in the room. I think she's on weed. She's on marijuana. Could you send an ambulance? Can you send the police? My mom's doing drugs. That's a millennial. No, you better not ask me no question or I'm going to fuck you up. That was the rules, period. We ask kids too many questions. They get too many choices.
Yeah, they got too many privileges.
Too many privileges. You don't get to ask me why I got company. Well, you get to have company. Why can't I have company? Because you ain't paying bills,
You ain't paying no bills.
There you go.
Exactly.
Tell your kids that, millennials. And all you pregnant bitches out there, think about it. If you having a daughter, she up here twerking on Instagram like you was. Because all y'all some twerkers. Every time I look at Instagram, it's a naked millennial showing something. We didn't show our bodies like that, like in the same way. We wore tight spandex. That's, nigga, you better use your x-ray vision.
That's right. That's right.
I'm just saying. Al Dipmore, what you got going on in your life right now?
Oh, man, just trying to, get some more shows down this year, do a little bit of traveling this year. Hopefully everything work out, Hopefully.
Hot flash. Woo.
With you. Nah, just try to increase in the game. You know how we doing it. Stuff like this, broadening
Well,
your
you
horizon.
got barbershop comedy coming up,
Yeah,
right?
we do that every
You
Wednesday.
doing that,
We got the rooftop tomorrow night.
Yeah, the rooftop.
Yeah.
That's right. Y'all go down to the Sunset Rooftop
Sunset
tomorrow
Boulevard.
night for Barbershop Comedy Live. It's going to be fire. Miss Peaches, what you got going on in your life?
January 11th, I'll be at the Comedy Chateau. January 13th, I'll be at the Fourth Wall. And January 22nd, I'm hosting Spotlight Sundays.
Okay, and you guys, I got a show coming up April 1st. It's going to be fire. It's called the She Kings of Comedy. The Woman Kings of Comedy.
April 1st.
April 1st, April Fool's Day. It's going to be a fire-ass show. The lineup is sick, and we going to kill it. Y'all just know that. Y'all, you've been tuning into DK's Way. I'm daugnekeith. Tune in also to One Stream TV Live. We about to have some comedians pull some topics out of the hat. They can improv. They can improv some jokes, or they can tell a story off the topic, but we about to have a motherfucking ball. Y'all email me, d_impress@yahoo.com. If you got questions, thoughts, or you just want to say hi to a bitch, deuces, I'm Donnie.
And you got DJ TNT.
Oh, whoa, how could I forget my DJ? Y'all, I need to get you a mic over there. We got DJ TNT every Thursday. She's also DJing the Woman Kings of Comedy for a nigga. How could I dare forget her? But that's what high bitches do. I'm daugnekeith, y'all. I love you. I'm out.
So it says here that you're suing